trying to find a way that you're not going to fall over. So hopefully there, maybe. Okay. Welcome to Frontier Mentality. I hope that you share this video, because with more people getting into their yards and gardening, this would be very useful. Subscribe, and please just give me a thumbs up. If you're not dropping a comment, this helps me get further in YouTube world. But this is mostly about helping you and your children and your grandchildren. Okay, we're discussing flies, ants, and spiders that can be harmful to your person or your children or your grandchildren and to livestock. Okay, the one I'm fixing to discuss, we're going to use the abbreviation. It's NWS, which stands for New World Screwworm Fly. That's a lot of into the mouth here. So let's get that started. The NWS fly, once considered eradicated from the U.S. in the 1960s, has unfortunately reemerged as concerns in Texas following an outbreak in Mexico. The female NWS fly typically lays her eggs in wounds of live, warm-blooded animals. Once hatched, the maggots burrow into the flesh, which can potentially, there it goes, can kill the host animal. So the screwworm is what they're saying, the maggot. It will actually screw into the animal and feed and eat its host, which could kill it. So my concerns was, so let's check this out on the CDC and let's see what they had to say about this. Because I'm concerned as a person if I could get something like this. The CDC warns that people who travel to these areas spending time amongst livestock, animals, sleeping outdoors, and having open wound are at greater risk of becoming infested with these NWS fly screwworms. They are sending in a sterile male fly to, well, he's sterile, so he's not going to be able to help produce this thing, and that's how they eradicated it in the 60s. So keep an eye on if you have livestock. I know it's mostly in Texas right now, but there are other states that border Texas, so you might want to check your cows, your horses, your goats, your chickens, your dogs, because there's a lot of dogs that protect livestock, so you need to be checking that. And for the love of God, if you live in these areas and you got a boo-boo on your arm, put a Band-Aid or a bandage on it and tape it all the way around it so that sucker don't get into you. Just saying. All right, now let's jump into the ants. For the United States, fire ants are found in all 50 states from what I saw. Some people are very allergic to fire ants, and you should consult a doctor if bitten, if your bites worsen. Some people need an EpiPen for even ants, okay? Then the Asian needle ant, found mostly in the southern USA, southern states. This invasive species is native to Asia but has spread to the United States. Their stings are considered are described as potentially fatal due to the risk of anaphylactic shock in sensitive individuals. So you might want to ask your doctor if you're allergic to fire ants, would an EpiPen help against the Asian ant as well. I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to be one. So I tell you to do your own research on all this stuff, please. And then there is something called a harvester ant. It is found in southwest of the United States and in Florida, up the coast to North Carolina. So it sounds like these little suckers live in sandy soil. Their stings are extremely painful, although it didn't say it would kill anybody, but still, you need to do your own research. If you're allergic to bees, this is something you need to ask your healthcare professional about. Okay, the last one on this list is spiders. Brown recluse, primarily found in central and southern states. This spider has a venom that can cause tissue damage in some cases. I've had one child bit by a recluse. She had to have antibiotic cream on the bite as well as antibiotics taken orally to stop it. We caught it early. Some people don't go to the doctor after bitten, and it literally eats your flesh. The poison does. It's not like the fly, but so you need to see a doctor immediately after bitten by either of these spiders. And the other one is called a black widow. Found throughout all of the United States. Its venom is a neurotoxin that can cause a range of symptoms. Though death is from this bite is rare, but it still happens. So with that being said, and looking up, I see spider webs, so I need to go through and knock all cobwebs down away from your home. There are herbal plants you can plant around your home that deter spiders and whatnot, so do your research. When I do the more herbals on that, I will touch base again on that. It's best to deter them from your yard and get them out of your yard, but it doesn't work for all. So if you have an exterminator where you live, or your husband is your exterminator, or the handy shoe is your exterminator, find ways to eradicate these things out of your living space. Keep a close watch on all of your pets, your livestock, your chickens, all the things that's warm-blooded, because we don't need none of that screwworm fly up here in Georgia, but we don't want it even in Texas. So, and the reason I said that I thought the warning was necessary, a lot of people are growing food and doing their garden to offset the cost at the grocery store because it's stupid expensive. So yes, I just wanted to touch base, bring this to people's attention, and hopefully save some people's lives. Maybe, maybe not, but a doctor's always advised to be seen with any of the ant bites, with any of the bee stings, with any of the spider bites and fly bites. There are other bites like the horsefly, they hurt. Deer flies, they hurt. And there was some other biting fly. They mostly just whelp you up. The skin salve lotion that I made, you can go back and check that out. It's a natural antibiotic. I can post that down in the comments below. Work great on those type of fly bites and bee stings if you're not allergic. If you're allergic, seek a medical attention immediately or have an EpiPen. I can't stress that enough. All right, everybody, please stay safe. Please get ready and please get prepared. Frontier Mentality signing out.